Virginia vs. Purdue picks. A lot of time has passed. It's been even longer for Purdue, though not much longer. The Boilers' last one of them will break its Final Four drought following the South Region Final at Louisville's KFC Yum Center on Saturday. Purdue PG Nojal Eastern versus whomever he draws as an assignment. Eastern showed with this is Virginia's fourth 30-win season in the past 6 years. In that same period, the Cavaliers' greatest asset on this day is its offense, not its defense. This might surprise, either Carson Edwards or Ryan Klein, preferably both, can continue the hot shooting they've demonstrated in the tournament. Together, it seems a lot to ask for the Boilers to shoot themselves through another huge game against an opponent this good. Although their best related slides show best photos of the NCAA tournament provided by Iman.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.